when I lost my job. Trying to get a job at 58, 59 years old is very difficult. So we decided to take all of our IRAs and 401ks, all our retirement money, and we opened a whiskey distillery. It's just very rewarding to be able to make your own decisions, meeting the people we've met, watching their reactions to drinking our product, our whiskey. It's just so rewarding. Losing my job was one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my life. It really was. It was a blessing from God. I joined the Navy when I was 36 years old, which is not common. And I spent 14 years as a reservist. I did one tour in Iraq. I was lucky enough to make Chief Petty Officer and did my initiation while we were over there with active duty chiefs. And that was really something I'll never forget. I did 35 years active service as a volunteer firefighter and EMT. I was fire chief twice, held all the assistant chief jobs more than once, EMS captain, and just trying to help people. And joining the fire company was really one of the very best things I ever did in my life because it opened doors for me that never would have been opened. I've got real bad sciatica for a while and went through spinal decompression, which was life-saving for me because it was affecting my sleep. But I'm lucky enough to be in a good spot, and I got to maintain that. So I've lost weight recently, try to stay on top of things, get the testing done that you're supposed to get done, and when you notice something different about your body, you tell your doctor about it. You don't just let it go. My best advice is too much of a good thing is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough. My name is Dean Hyder. I'm a lifelong resident of Akron, New York, and I'm 60 strong.
Got COVID on March 23rd. I thought I just had the flu, and I was being really hard-headed about going to the hospital because I knew I could treat myself. But after probably 5 hours, they took me to Buffalo General Hospital, where they immediately took me to ICU. They put me on a ventilator in a hurry because I had no breath. They thought that would help, and it didn't. So they had to give me a blood transfusion to put more oxygen into my body. They gave my children no guarantees for me. That's just how bad off I was. By the time I did come off, I think it was around the 14th or 15th of April. And shortly after that, they discovered I had a blood clot in my right leg. They came in and they worked diligently with me to help me to get back to where I am. I am just blessed and grateful to be able to maintain my weight because of what I'm eating, because I'm not sitting around. My health just means everything to me. I have a reason to be healthy. I have a wonderful man in my life, beautiful children. I have beautiful grandchildren. I am honored to be part of the 60 Strong program. And what I have to say to anyone who's 60, stand up, do something, go volunteer somewhere. You know, stay strong, stay healthy, keep your mind busy. Think about the things that you can do. Sometimes that glass is not just half empty. You look at it as half full. My name is Mary Bonner, and I am from Buffalo, New York, and I am 60 strong.
Fighting the 3 cancers and the COVID. COVID was tougher than the 3 cancers were because it's some of the fatigue level and the sensory issues. The importance of the activity and staying in shape, they said, was really decreases the amount of recovery time from almost anything. If you're in good shape, you can fight things better, you can recover quicker. I've been active in sports since I was 8, I think. My younger brother played hockey right through school. I picked it up around 25. He talked me into doing it. 40 years later, I'm still playing. I'm 65, I'm in the middle. We got a couple 80-year-olds that play with us. I've run 21 marathons, and probably 100 or 200 half marathons. I was a volunteer mentor and coach with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, where we would take anybody who really wanted to have a program in place to successfully get them to the finish line on a marathon. And we would train for 3 or 4 months before on a weekly basis, sometimes in between. We'd try to be out on the course, going back and forth as many times as we could so they could see a familiar face and help them get to the finish line. Also involved with Roswell Cancer Institute, American Red Cross. I've always been doing something. Best thing about being 60 is you made it past 59. And you're going to push to 70 and 80 and whatever you got a quality of life going on after that. So, I am Jerry Buchholz from North Tonawanda, and I am 60 strong.